Hey guys, today is Wednesday, which means it's time for another Top 5 Wednesday. Top 5 Wednesday was created by Lainey over at Ginger Reads Lainey, and I'll leave the link to her channel as well as the link to the Goodreads group down below in the description so that you can join in on all the fun. This week's topic is Top 5 Bookish Buzzwords. I have been wanting to do this topic for a while because I saw Casey over at A Basket Casey Reads do this video a while ago, and I just think it's so much fun, but I had a hard time picking 5, so I figured instead of doing a really expansive video, I would just talk about the 5 that I thought of. So let's do it. Coming in at number 5 on my list is if a book is described as being set during World War II. I will almost definitely pick up that book. I am just fascinated with World War II and everything that happened, especially in Europe. So if anything is set during Europe and World War II, I will be reading that book most definitely. Number 4 on my list is if a book is described as dealing with mental illness. Books like Finding Audrey, It's Kind of a Funny Story, The Perks of Being a Wallflower, My Heart and Other Black Holes, stuff like that, where it's a YA book that has to deal with mental illness. I think it's so interesting. I love reading about different mental illnesses. I don't know, maybe that's kind of strange, but if a book has to deal with mental illness, I'll definitely be putting that on my to-be-read list. Number 3 on my list is a mysterious event, or if a character has a mysterious past. I love reading a description of a book and then it's like, and then something happens that changes everything. I'm like, what happened? I need to know what happened. That's usually why I buy Jodi Picoult books. There's always something going on that has to do with like the court and allegations, and I love court shows on TV, so that kind of draws me to it too. But anytime a book is described as having a character with a mysterious past, or if there's a mysterious event that unfolds, I will probably be picking up that book. Number 2 on my list is any book that is described as creepy, thriller, or horror. You by Carolyn Kepnes, The Merciless by Danielle Vega, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. That one, not so much. It ended up not being as creepy as I thought it was going to be, which is a bummer. But any book that you think is good for the Halloween season, that's the book that I want to read because I love scary movies. Those are the only movies I watch, and it's just fitting that I would be drawn to those kinds of books as well. And number 1 on my list is probably pretty obvious, but it is fairy tale or fairy tale retellings, any kind of retelling. I will immediately pick that book up. I just bought a book that is a World War II fairy tale retelling. So combining also works as well. I love books that are retellings, especially fairy tale retellings, because I just love fairy tales. I love Disney. It just holds a place in my heart, and I love being able to carry this love of fairy tales into my adult life and find books that still have to do with stories that I loved from my childhood. And those are some of my bookish buzzwords. If any books are described using any combination of those 5 words or phrases, I will definitely be picking those up. Let me know down below in the comments what some of your bookish buzzwords are. I find it really interesting to see what is it exactly that is drawing you to read the books that you read. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!